What it do, bruh? Talk of the town, Nintendo, Doc Trey, still holding it down, still make the best games, and you know this, bro. It's the truth. You don't like it, you can have that seat up. Okay, so I had previously done a couple videos on the rumored PlayStation 4K and its potential effect on the market, but for the most part, what we've been discussing, going back and forth over, were how the fans or the consumers would react to such a product. But we never really took into account what the developers thought or the publishers might think about this, probably because we assume that, they're always asking for more power, so maybe that's just a win-win for them. They probably don't have any problem with it whatsoever. But according to this article from GameSpot with the founder of Bioware, that's not the case. Apparently, he thinks that it's a horrible idea to release a newer version or upgraded version of these systems this far into the generation. He thinks it's a bad idea. In fact, he says, I say that it'd be a gigantic pain in the butt that flies in the face of the purpose of consoles, he said. It's funny that there's actually some stories behind that. For example, the original Xbox, Microsoft actually had multiple different DVD drives. They didn't tell anyone that, but as a developer, you discovered that you have different performance, and sometimes you'd have these boxes of refurbished drives and different brands and different equipment. It all caused incredible variability. He also went on to say that the benefit of having locked system specs, as consoles currently do, is that it's clear to developers what they're working with, from the start. He said the whole purpose of consoles is to set the requirements that you work against from a hardware perspective. He said to change that is complete lunacy. Sounds like he doesn't think it's a good idea at all. And he also says it's almost like Microsoft may feel that Sony got overpowered versus them at the start and maybe wants to kind of catch up. And he said, and Sony's like, well, if you want to do that, we'll play this game. He doesn't like it at all. He says, I just think it's bad. I think lock it and let the developers do their thing. He said, it's like dipping your toe back into the PC pool where you have to consider all these things. It was nice on console not to have to consider performance sliders, but it's just crazy. I guess maybe Microsoft and Sony feel the need to. Now, reading that brings up something that I forgot to address in my last videos. Now, when you have developers that are making games for these systems, and then all of a sudden you say, whoa, we got something else for you to add. All of that does is make this generation, which has already been the generation of delays, even more. Imagine, let's take a game like, Horizon. That Horizon game that's coming out for the PlayStation 4 at the end of the year. What if you found out it's no longer coming out for the PlayStation 4 at the end of the year because they want to take full advantage of the PlayStation 4K, and now it's coming out at the end of next year? Now, quite a few people are going to be pissed off about that, especially the people out there that didn't plan on upgrading or aren't going to upgrade. They're going to be royally pissed if that's the case. But it looks like that kind of stuff may happen. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Have that tea.